everyone, welcome to my channel. For today's video, I am so beyond excited to be sharing with you guys these skincare and makeup products that are helping my skin transition from the summer into the fall. A huge thank you to CVS for sponsoring this video. All of the items are available for purchase in store at CVS or on cvs.com, and they will also be linked in the description box down below. Aveeno has been a brand that I know I can really rely on to be super gentle on my skin, and this cleanser I've been recently loving from them is the Absolutely Ageless Cleanser. It is a nourishing cleanser and it's packed with anti-aging and antioxidant ingredients. As your skin makes the transition from the fall into the summer, the weather kind of gets a little bit more dry. There's less humidity in the air, at least for the area that I live in, which is New York. So I want to make sure that I'm using a cleanser that's not overly drying and it's not going to make my skin freak out, because what happens is if you use a cleanser that's overly drying, it can make your skin actually overproduce oils, which will cause your skin to freak out. So with this cleanser, I can feel all dirt and impurities kind of wash away, but it keeps my skin feeling moisturized, healthy, and bouncy. Next up is a classic, and I guess a lot of people's skincare, and it is the Thayer's Facial Toner with Witch Hazel and Aloe Vera. I didn't know that they carried this in CVS, but when I did, I was so excited. It is one of my favorite facial toners. It's alcohol-free, paraben-free, phthalate-free, and gluten-free. So needless to say, it's going to be very gentle on the skin, and it also offers a lot of antioxidant and antibacterial benefits to kind of really help deep cleanse the skin. I like to take a few drops of this toner onto a reusable cotton round, and I'll lightly press it onto the skin so that the skin absorbs all of that goodness. And then I'll also lightly graze the skin with the cotton round so that I can make sure to get rid of any final traces of dirt or makeup. Facial sprays are a great way to add more moisture onto the skin. I really love this one from La Roche-Posay. This one is their Thermal Spring Water Spray, and I love how it just delivers a very fine mist onto the skin. So I'll use this as an added step of moisture if my skin is feeling particularly dry, which it does tend to feel this way, especially this time of the season. And I know some people will say, well, it's just water, but honestly, this spray is so beneficial because it does have the thermal spring water, which is high in minerals, and it is scientifically demonstrated to soothe the skin as well as be packed with lots of good antioxidant properties. Growing up, I think I always had a bottle of Cetaphil lying around the house for the face and body, the traditional moisturizer. So when I found out that they had the daily hydrating lotion just for the face with hyaluronic acid, I had to try it, and let me tell you guys, it did not disappoint. It is such a good product, especially if you have dry or combination skin, as well as if you have oily skin. It is packed with hyaluronic acid, but it is non-comedogenic, which means it's going to be hydrating, but it's not going to clog your pores. And I love the texture of it. It is so lightweight, and my skin just soaks it in like water. A makeup product that I am bringing in with me from the summer into the fall is this Dream Urban Cover Foundation from Maybelline. It is a beautiful, lightweight, medium to full coverage foundation, and I also love how it has SPF 50 because, as you guys know, sun protection is important all year round. One thing that I really do enjoy doing in the fall is mixing in my skincare with my makeup. So usually that comes in the form of mixing an oil with my foundation. This one is the Complete Nourishment Facial Oil from Burt's Bees. So I'll take a few drops of the Dream Urban Cover Foundation to maybe 2 to 3 drops of the Burt's Bees oil. And by the way, this oil smells fantastic. It is such a nice way to include aromatherapy into your routine for the fall. And the result is this lovely blend. As you guys can see, the coverage is still there. However, there is a little bit more slip, which is great for my skin, especially during this transitional time when my dry spots kind of come to play. The oil really aids in helping it glide over. And once the foundation has kind of set in, the oil will really help the skin look more luminous and radiant. And wherever I just need a little bit more coverage, I'll take just the foundation and pat it on with my finger. So as I lose my tan and my summer glow, my dark under eyes get really accentuated. So I need something that's going to help brighten and kind of conceal the darkness. I really love this new CoverGirl concealer. It is a full coverage matte concealer. It is going to lock in place, and I love how it doesn't accentuate my fine lines. I usually do not need a setting powder with this. And I'm not kidding when I say that this concealer goes a long way. So I'll just literally dot wherever I have darkness and just kind of pat it in place. I won't spread it out too much because I want to keep the coverage where it is, but a little bit is literally all you need. Since I do have some redness and veins on the lids, I'll take whatever is left and lightly tap it on. Next up is a classic. It is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. Need I say more? This is a staple in everyone's makeup collection. If you don't have this guy already, I highly recommend you guys purchase it. It is such a beautiful buttery bronzer. It's literally what the name says. What's crazy is that this bronzer literally smells just like summer. It has a beautiful tropical scent. So if you guys are gonna have summer withdrawals just like me, I highly encourage you guys to bring this one in with you to the fall. Since I didn't set my face with powder, which I don't usually like to do in the fall, I like to keep my face as glowy as possible. The way that I apply bronzer is a little different. So I'll take an angled bronzer contour brush and just stamp the bronzer on rather than like swipe it across the face. Since the foundation hasn't set, if you swipe the bronzer across, it might kind of disturb the layer of foundation that you just applied. So I find that this is the best technique to apply a powder product after using a liquid or oil. I don't know what it is about the fall, but every time the weather starts to get a little colder and fall is in full effect, I find myself gravitating towards a more statement, bolder brow. So full disclosure, this color for the brow pencil is a little bit more red than I would like it to be, but I find a way to make it work by using a cooler toned brow gel. This one is the Essence Make Me Brow Brow Gel. It is one of my all-time favorite brow gels. Another favorite from Essence is the Pure Nude Highlighter. This highlighter is unlike any other highlighter I've ever tried before. It has a very high-end feel to it. Of course, it is an affordable highlighter. I highly encourage you guys to purchase this one if you don't already own it. It is so buttery and it doesn't have like this very glittery metallic look that a lot of highlighters have. It is a very natural kind of wearable highlight for the daytime. And as you can see, I'm building this highlighter to a beautiful, healthy, glass-like glow. And you can truly only see it every time I like turn my head. It kind of just radiates off the skin. Truth be told, my default lip color year-round is a beautiful nude lip color. Of course, I do like to dabble in darker colors like vampy reds and like wine colors, but you can never go wrong with a nude lip. This in particular is the NYX Suede Lip Liner. It is a beautiful tan peachy shade, perfect for slightly overdrawing your lips, which I'm doing here, but it still looks very natural and kind of just very sexy and effortless. To fill in the rest of the lips, I'm going to take the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade London, which is the matching shade to the lip liner. And I wanted to swatch the color for you guys so you can get a better idea of what it looks like. It is a super wearable, lightweight matte lip color. If your lips tend to dry out during the fall, this is a nice matte lip color to try out because it's not overly drying and it doesn't go from like liquid to full on matte. And it's so creamy and lightweight that I sometimes even like to use it as an eyeshadow to create a perfect monochromatic look, which I find is super on trend usually for the fall. And with whatever's left on the fingers, I like to lightly pat on the apples of the cheeks to kind of act as a subtle blush and really help tie this like warm look together. And would it really be the fall season if we didn't wear a nice cat eye liner? I don't think so. So I'm going to take the e.l.f. Intense Ink Eyeliner to create a sharp wing. I love how easy to use this eyeliner is. So I highly encourage it if you're not the best at liquid liner. The felt tip is super user friendly. A new favorite of mine has to be this NYX On The Rise Mascara. I love how the wand is so sturdy and the bristles are so precise that you can really comb through your lashes and deposit the formula evenly so you don't get clumpy lashes. And I also find that this mascara layers so beautifully. And that is how I transition my skin from the summer months into the fall months. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching and enjoyed these product suggestions. If you are interested again in purchasing anything that I mentioned in this video, the links will be available in the description box of this video. I would love to know what are some of your favorite skincare and makeup products to bring with you into the fall, so make sure to let me know in the comment section down below. I also welcome you guys to join the Big Apple Beauty family by subscribing to my channel. I can't wait to see you on my next video. Bye!